If you're a doctor, then you should be able to take your own medication. If you produce vaccines, then you should be ready to take that vaccine by yourself. In line with that, on today's video, yesterday we made $40,000. Or yesterday I made $40,000. You can see on this particular screenshot, together with my VIP members, using exclusively the same signals that I was sending to the VIP community. And on today's video, I'm going to be playing all the same trades that I took yesterday, step by step from the first to the last trade, to show you guys how I was able to make $40,000 live together with my VIP members yesterday. That should be the second $40,000 in less than a month. And I recently did a video about that you should be able to trade in December, and you'll be able to make money if you know what you are doing. So stay to the end of the video, because I promise you I'm going to be showing you guys all the 16 trades. You can see on this screenshot a total of 16 trades were taken. So I'm going to be showing you guys all the 16 trades, why we took those trades, and how we're able to net the day with plus 22% on our account, or plus $40,000. And as always, if this is your first time watching me, my name is Ndemazeah Godlove. I do videos on forex trading, business, personal finance, and travel. So if you want to stay profitable and if you want to stay consistently profitable, make sure you smash that subscribe button below to subscribe to the channel, so that you can always be updated anytime I come up with content like this. So the process is simple. I'm just going to be going through my Telegram. I will go to Telegram. I'll pick the first signal the moment it was sent. Then I'll come to TradingView for us to replay the same trade, so that we can see exactly what happened and how much we made. I'm going to show you guys both the winners and the losers on all the 16 trades. So are you guys ready? If you are ready, make sure you smash that thumb up on the video, leave a like on the video, and I want to hear from you. Leave a comment on the video. Good. So you can see my TradingView is open and my Telegram is open. On my Telegram, you can see that's my VIP or GU VIP Signal community. I'm talking about this community. If you want to join my VIP community, the link is on the video description. When you check on that particular link, it will take you directly to Telegram, where you can join hundreds of people who are making money like this on a daily basis. Perfect. So if you can come here, yesterday, if I just keep scrolling, yesterday was the 19th of December. You can see all these signals were from the 18th of December, and yesterday was the 19th of December. We started the day with a TP crush, with one TP hit on CAD JPY. So so just imagine you starting your day in a good footing already, right? But the first signal came in at 8:36. You can see here, that's the time, 8:36. And the signal says buy CAD JPY at this price, and the stop loss on this. So the most important thing is the stop loss and the entry price. From there, we'll be able to see our target. So the stop loss on this trade was 35 pips, and TP1 is just a risk to reward of 1:1, and TP2 is just a risk to reward of 1:2. So going ahead, anytime we see TP1 and TP2, you guys should be able to understand. Good. So that was that. The signal came for us to buy CAD JPY at this price, and this was our stop loss. So let's quickly go to TradingView to see what happened. That was at 8:36. At 8:36, and the price was 106.97. So let's quickly go to TradingView, and on TradingView, this is actually 8:40. Let's see. 8:36 would have been somewhere here, closing of this candle. All right, so this is where we got in somewhere here. The price was 106.9. This is good. So it was a buy. This is where we bought on this particular bullish candle, and our stop loss was 35 pips. Remember, our stop loss was 35 pips. This is our stop loss right here, and our take profit was, let's just go for a 1:2, and you need to understand. So this is 1:2 at 70 pips. Perfect. So our stop loss was on 35 pips, and we're going for 70 pips. And remember, immediately after that, we enter on this bullish candle. Remember, I was waiting for this fake out to occur, this stop loss hunting, or this fake to occur. I've been positively or bullish, I've been on a bullish bias on CAD JPY since Monday or since last week. That's why at the start of the day, you guys saw TP hit on CAD JPY because of this move. So the TP hit, the TP2 was hit around this particular level, and I saw this part immediately. I saw this particular fake in the market. I had to be able to wait for buyers to come into the market, and when I saw more demand coming into the market or more buyers coming into the market, what happened? I went long again somewhere here, and you see immediately after that, about 30 minutes, boom, we hit TP2. I remember TP1 would have been somewhere here. This is TP1. TP1 would have been somewhere here, right? Because remember, you enter here TP1 and TP2. So TP1 would have been somewhere here and TP2. So since the final TP was hit here, TP2 was hit somewhere here. This is our TP2. All right. Since TP2 was hit somewhere here, it means TP1 must have already been hit. So I don't need to be emphasizing that this is where TP1 was hit. No. So long as TP2 is hit, it means TP1 was already hit. So that was that plus 3% already banged before the start of the day. Let's go to the next signal on our list. The next signal on our list came in, and that was at 8:36 again. The same time on CAD, this one was at 8. Let's go up. This one was at 8:36, and this one was at 8:36. All right. So let's quickly see 8:36, 8:36, 8:36. Perfect. Can you see this? Can you see the meaning? This signal even hit TP. Let's see somewhere here. Okay. I see what happened. Because we have two signals. So the first one was a loss. Sorry guys. The first signal was a loss because you can see this particular move we had here. Let me just go to trading view. So this particular move we had, this particular long candle here. So we entered somewhere here. Let me just go here and go to this one. So we enter somewhere here. And this one came down and hit our stop loss. And remember again, we enter immediately down here. So the second one which we entered, this one was a loss because we entered here and it came down and hit our stop loss right here. All right, so this one was a loss. And then the second one, because I was still positively biased on CAD JPY, I was still trusting my setup. That's why if you can see on trading view, the second one came in at the same time because the move was less than a minute. The second one came in at the same time, which was still 8:36, and that one we got in at 106.399. 106.399. Let's just see. Let's go to trading view and see. 106.399 should be 106.3. We even got in right down here. All right. So this is where we got into this particular one. Let's just push this right down here. 106.399. Good. Can you see where we got into this one? So this one, the take profit was hit in, 70 pips was made in less than 10 minutes, because you can see the market just pull back, hit our TP1, pull back again, hit our TP2. You can see. So even the loss we had on our first trade was already covered in less than 10 minutes. All right. So let's go back to Telegram and we'll be able to see what happened. So immediately we took that trade again. Another one came in at 8:36, which was on Great Britain pound JPY. But if you keep going down, we'll be able to see TP1 here, TP2 this. So let's just plot in. Let's see what happened with CAD JPY before we go to other trade, right? So CAD JPY, you can see TP1 was hit at exactly 8:36. So the market pulled back in less than, because remember, you can see what happened with this particular candle right here. Let's just go to trading view. You can see what happened. So immediately I entered in less than a minute. TP1 would have been somewhere here. This is TP1 somewhere here. TP1 was already smashed somewhere here. You can see this pullback that we had, and then TP2 was hit immediately after that. You can see that's what we have here on Telegram. We have TP2 was hit at exactly 8:37 on CAD JPY. No, CAD JPY. Let's see when our TP2 was hit, guys. Let's just check where our TP2 was hit. And looking, TP2 hit on CAD JPY. Let's just see. Just a minute. Okay, TP2 hit. Computer is freezing a little bit. Don't know why. Okay, just come with me. Yeah, this is TP2 hit. Okay, this was USD JPY. We had a lot of TP, guys. We had a lot of TP hits yesterday. So TP2 hit again on Great Britain pound JPY. Let's see. I want to see the time TP2 was hit on CAD JPY. Okay, you can see at this particular point in time, we were already up with $28,000 for the day, and this was still 10 a.m. my time. We were already up with $28,000. And if I can open this screenshot, let me just open this screenshot for you guys to see. This was strictly mostly JPY was crazy yesterday, and you can see this was strictly yesterday. All right, we were already up with $28,000. I'm going to see if I can put a screenshot again on the screen, but you guys can see on my screen this was $28,000, and this was still less than even 12 noon my time. Okay, if we quit going down, this is TP2. This is when TP2 was hit on CAD JPY, and that was at exactly 10:30. So this one was almost about an hour 30 minutes, and that's when TP2 was hit. So let's go back up again. Let's go back to after CAD JPY. So after CAD JPY, okay, CAD JPY was this, and after CAD JPY, remember we had some trades that were over the night. So that's when you see final TP or TP2 on a Great Britain Pound JPY was hit because we had overnight trade. Most of my signals are swing trades. Let's go down now to the next signal we had on our list, which was Great Britain Pound JPY, and the time was 9:00 and the price was 182.04. all right, 182.04, and that was 9:00. So let's go to CAD JPY or a Great Britain Pound JPY. Great Britain Pound JPY, this is it right here. All right, so on Great Britain Pound JPY, we're just going to zoom out to that particular price. Sorry about that. Okay, let's go back to this. Let's just quickly close this. Okay, I just want to quickly zoom to that particular price. Okay, good. I can already see the end of the price right here. So that was yesterday the 19th. Let's just go. It should be around here. Remember, that was still JPY, so it was around the same price right here. It was around the same price, but this one we got the signal at let's see, that was at 9:00, and the price is 182. 9:00, where is trading view? 9:00 would have been 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. This is 9 o'clock right here. So the signal was taken right here, and you can see that was 182. So we come in with our buy, and this is where we got into this particular trade right here, right? Stop loss was 40 pips, so we're risking 40 pips on this particular trade. Let's just go up 40 pips. 40 pips should be, yeah, that's 40 pips, and remember we're going for 80 pips. My risk to reward is always 1:2, so that I can have an edge in the market. And boom, you can see immediately we got into the trade. You can see what happened after that. We were already out in less than 2 hours. TP1 was hit somewhere here, TP2 was hit somewhere there. That's plus 3%, because TP1 would have made 1% of our account if we're risking 1% per trade, and TP2 would have made 2% of our account. That's 3% bang in one trade or in one set of trades alone. So that was Great Britain Pound JPY, and you can see the same bias I had for CAD JPY is the same bias I had for Great Britain Pound JPY, because I've been very bullish on JPY pairs since last week. All right, since last week there were some fundamentals on JPY last week that made me to be very bullish on JPY pairs, because that fundamental was telling me that JPY was going to be weakening. All right, and if JPY is weakening, and on Great Britain Pound JPY we have JPY as the secondary currency pair, then we expect the chart to be going up. If there was any currency pair that has JPY as the first currency pair, then we would have expected JPY to be going down. So that was the bullish the bias I had before the start of the trading week. So this one 3% smash. Let's go again to Telegram to see what happened after that. Good. After we took the trade, you can see TP1 smash on USD JPY. So the USD JPY trade, we took USD JPY the day before yesterday. That's why you can see we only got into profit in the morning. Then TP1 was smashed again, because remember, after immediately we got out of the trade on CAD JPY, we got into the trade immediately. That's why you see TP2 smash, and then you see a signal on the same currency pair, because I can see that the market is still having a lot of momentum. We still have a lot of potential for the market to still shoot in the up in the same direction. That's why you can see here we have TP1 smash on CAD JPY, money in the bank. TP1 smash on Great Britain Pound JPY, money in the bank, and then TP2 smash on USDC. The time difference between TP1 smash on USD JPY and TP2 smash on USD JPY was just about, TP1 was smashed at 9 o'clock and TP2 was smashed at 10 o'clock. That's a difference of 1 hour. You make almost about 80 pips in less than an hour. The market was crazy yesterday. The market was volatile yesterday. So just from year to year, you can see how many TPs we've smashed. TP1 smash, TP1 smash, TP1 smash, TP2 smash, and then we had another signal after that, which was, let's see, fortunately, yesterday we had mostly buy trades. All right, I'm going to trade what I see, not what I want to see in the market. Maybe starting that day, I'm like, okay, I want to be able to have both buy and sell trade, bro. If the market is giving me only buy signals, or if the market is giving me buy setups, I'm going to take only buy trades. So immediately after that, we had another trade on what? We had another trade on USD JPY, which was a buy, and the price was 144.3, and the time was 10:08. So let's go to USD JPY. USD JPY should be, voila, should be here. So that's USD JPY. I'm just going to zoom into the last price. Oh, let's just remove this and go back to this. Let's just zoom into the last price we had. Okay, I can already see the last price. Then I'm just going to quickly zoom out. Then good. Okay, so yesterday again, the last price should be around that price was around. I'm just going to quickly zoom in, then we're going to remove this quickly. So the price, what was the time again? Let's go to Telegram and see the time. This signal, the time was at 10:08. 10:08 trading view. Let's go to 10:08, and that was yesterday, the 19th. I'm just going to quickly delete this. And 10:08 would have been 10:08. Yeah, this is 10:08 right here. 10:08 would have been right here, and the price is 144. So this is where we got into this trade right here. Perfect. That's where we got into the trade, and we're just going to bring this chart right here so that you guys can see the signal we got. Remember, we already hit TP2. Our TP2 was already hit here, and we immediately got into the trade. What was our stop loss? Let's go back to Telegram and see the stop loss on this particular trade. Stop loss was 35 pips. So our stop loss would have been somewhere here on 35 pips. Perfect. And then remember, we're going for a risk to reward of 1:2. Take profit would have been on 70 pips. Voila. Can you see this trade? Immediately we hit take profit 2, the market reverses in the opposite direction, as if the chart was just waiting for us to hit TP2. So as easy as that, boom, immediately we got into the trade. In less than an hour, TP1 was hit somewhere there and TP2 was hit. That's why, if you remember on the VIP community yesterday, you guys keep seeing TP1 hit, TP2 hit. That's why you see a screenshot like this. You can see this wasn't fake. This was actually, these were actually the trades we were taking, and TP, you can see all green, TP this, TP this, TP this, because immediately we got into the trade. The market was crazy yesterday because of that weakness I have, because of that weakening bias I have when it comes to JPY. So any pair that has JPY on as the secondary or quote currency, I was positive. I just expected the market to go up because I already knew there were some fundamentals that were pushing me to easily make my decision, and I was only going to be able to buy those currency pairs. That's why out of 16 trades we took yesterday, 16 of those trades were buys, and we didn't have any sell trade yesterday. Unfortunately, we didn't have. I trade what I see, not what I want the market to show me. You can see TP1 hit, TP1, TP2 hit. Up to now, I think we've had one loser, which was the first trade we saw. Let's go again to another trade on our list to see what happened. Let's go to Telegram. Remember, we're taking our reference from there and we are playing directly from there. TP2 smash, Great Britain Pound JPY, money in the bank. That was the note at that particular point. And if we can come here, let's just scroll down to see what happened. We had another signal on Great Britain Pound JPY that was at 10.09. At 10.09, we got in at 182. 182. We got in at 182 at 10.09 on Great Britain Pound JPY. So let's quickly go here at what was the time? Let's start with the time. This time here is 10.09. 10.09, and we got in at 182. Let's go to 10.09. 10.09 on Great Britain Pound JPY. Great Britain Pound JPY is right here. And what time did we get in again? We got in at 10.09. So just remove this, and then we can zoom this in to actually see what happened. So 10.09 would have been somewhere 10.09 somewhere here. That's the same time we hit TP2. So immediately we hit TP2 on this trade, we jump in immediately, because remember, I was still very, very positively biased on the trend, and I knew the market was going to go up. Remember, we're risking 40 pips again. 40 pips would have been somewhere here. Boom. And then we're going for 80 pips. Boom. That's it. Can you see it? Making 6% on the row. The first trade we took, we made 3%. We hit 1:1, 1:2, 3% made. We got in here on this particular trade somewhere here, and in less than 2 hours, we hit 1% there, 2% there, TP1 here, TP2 here. We're already, this would have been our TP2, and this would have been our TP1, and we're already out of the trade. 6% on one currency pair alone, 6%. So this one, TP1 hit, TP2 hit. At this particular point in time, someone would have said, guy, you're already up with $28,000, stop for that particular day. There's something with me. Once I'm already in the zone, once I'm already going with the flow, I'm going to go with the flow unless I don't have setups again to trade. I'm someone, I don't get into the market with daily targets, weekly target. No, I go with the flow. If the market is going to give me $100,000 a day to take, bro, I'm not going to say I had $1,000 a target to take today and I'm done. Maybe I had 2,000 or 50 pips. No. No one knows what is going to happen the next hour in the forex market. So I feel pity for people who come into the market and say, my daily target is this. You don't know what's going to happen even in the next 2 hours. You don't know what's going to happen in the next 3. You don't know which fundamental is going to come and take you out of all your trades without your control. So getting into the market with daily target with this is just a cliche, which most of the time those people never come out as winners. You go with the flow, you trade what you see, and if the market has to give you $10,000 for that day, be grateful the market doesn't owe you anything. So at this particular point in time, I would have just stopped here, but I was like, I can still see the market is still having a lot of momentum to go in my direction. So I'm going to keep pushing. So we continued. Let's go to the next signal on our list. After 28, we've already hit $28,000. The next trade that came in was TP2 hit on CAD JPY. Remember, we already plotted that trade out. And then going down again, we got in again immediately on what? We got in again on Great Britain Pound on CAD JPY. I already explained this particular trade, meaning so long as the momentum was still high, as soon as I get into the trade, there were levels on the daily time frame that I was targeting. So if I'm targeting 80 pips and I hit that 80 pips, or if I'm targeting 80 pips and I hit the 80 pips and I see that I still have a distance to go, the market still has the capacity to go in my direction, bro, I'm going to get in again. Remember, I'm getting in, I already made 3% and I'm getting in again and I'm risking 1 or 2%. So I don't care, I'm just risking what I've already made. So at that point in time, I'm trading in peace. My trading psychology is intact. I don't have the fear of missing out or the fear of taking a trade. So that's why we got into this trade at this particular point in time again on CAD JPY. And then you can see TP1 was smashed now, like I said, on USD JPY. TP2 was also smashed on Great Britain Pound JPY. Remember, we just kept going in. I already explained this one where TP1 and TP2 was smashed immediately on Great Britain Pound JPY, which is this trade you are seeing here. We got in here, TP1 was smashed there, TP2 was smashed there. 6% alone on one trade. And remember, this was even before the New York session. All of this was still during the London session. That's why you can see Great Britain pound pairs were crazy. They were going in that direction. And I consider the Japanese or JPY pairs as the safe haven pairs, because JPY is more like the silent pair. So any major currency pair that is combined with JPY, if it has to take one direction, it's going to take that one direction. If it has to go up, it's going to go up. If it has to go down, it has to go down, because JPY is considered as the silent currency on that currency pair. So that's still another idea that I have at the back of my mind that guides me to be able to take my decision. So let's go back to Telegram to see what happened after that. Boom. So after those TPs were smashed on the line, let's open this screenshot again, which I'm going to put on the screen. Here we're already up by 33,000. If you were following me on Instagram yesterday, I kept updating the process. You can just see zero loss. Look at my screen. This was yesterday. $33,000 up. And what time did I post this screenshot? Let me see this particular time. This was at exactly 11:44 p.m. New York hasn't even come. New York only comes in at around 3 p.m. my time. So this was still even 11:44 a.m. and the New York hasn't even come in. I was just still smashing it during the London session, just to tell you guys how the London session is powerful. And you can see, I'm going to also put it on the screen, that was $33,000 up. I even asked the question on the Instagram, like, guys, should I just close all my trade here and call it a year? Because I would have stopped trading yesterday because this was already $33,000 up. But I was like, okay, I'm going to stop at this. I'm going to continue because I could see the market was still having the potential to go in my favor. So let's continue. TP2 was smashed on Great Britain pound JPY, as I explained earlier, and then we got in again. So when we got in, this was the Great Britain pound JPY pair that was a loser, or this was the Great Britain pound JPY trade that was a loser, because this is where we got in. I thought maybe the market was still going to go up again higher, but unfortunately we got in here. And we're risking, remember, we're going in with a risk of 40 pips. 40 pips would have been here. Let's see. Perfect. That's 40 pips right there. And let's just confirm to see if the risk was 40 pips. Yes. Oh, 45 pips. Okay, that particular trade was 45 pips. So 45 pips would have been here. This is 45 pips. And then the TP1 even go up. Remember, there's a way we trade our stop. So TP1 only ended on 38 pips. So you would have still gotten out of this trade safe if you were trailing your stop at a reasonable distance. That's the risk management, which many people don't know. So let's just imagine you had your trailing stop on every 30 pips. It means once the market would have gone in my favor for 30 pips, my stop loss would have been trade to break even. You see, so even if the market would have gone against me, this trade would have been a break-even trade because I was trailing my stop at 30 pips. So I was trying to secure in my profit. But most of the times I don't use trailing stops because they will be able to prematurely strike me out of a potential trade before it continues again in my direction. But if we were using trailing stop, this trade would have been a break-even trade. You wouldn't have lost anything on this particular trade. So that's the importance of risk management, which many people don't know. Maybe you see that sometimes, yes, I used to close some days in negative. Maybe I'll close a day, I'm down -4%. It happens, bro. But when I want to win, I win big. I'm not yet trying to prove to you guys that no, my signal, no, you're going to be able to have losers. Even on my VIP community, we do have losers, but we understand the concept of risk management. We know that, okay, even if we close today on -2%, with our risk management skills, tomorrow we're going to be able to make 8%. Tomorrow we're going to be able to make 10%. The key is to be able to make more than what you lose. And with the risk to reward, each of the signal I send on the VIP community has a risk to reward of 1:2 and above. So even if they have a 40% win rate, at the end of the day, they are still going to be making money. So the first thing I always have as the backbone of any signal I send to my VIP or anything I teach in Godlove University, the first thing I concentrate on the most is risk and money management. All right, because if you remember Warren Buffett, one of his best quote that I like so much is, when it comes to investing, don't lose your money. And rule number one, there are two rules of investing. Rule number one, don't lose your money. And rule number 2, don't forget rule number 1. So this is very, very important. Even when it comes to forex trading, you need to be able to understand your risk management, because that is what is going to prevent you from blowing your account or losing your money. Do you guys want us to continue? Let's continue. Let's continue. Good. Immediately after that, you can see we had a couple of TPs that were hit, and again I came back. This was now at 12:30, and we're up with $36,000. Remember, the market was still going up. The market was still soaring in our direction. Many TPs were still getting hit. And fortunately, yesterday, all our trades were buy trade. And this was just, I'm going to put the screenshots there on the screen. This was at 12:30 my time, and we're already up with $36,000. I was like, okay, let's continue. And immediately after that, I had a trade now on AUD USD. This is the first trade that had nothing to do with JPY, right? And money was still printing. That was TP2 hit on AUD JPY, meaning we've already hit our TP1, and that was TP2 hit on AUD JPY. Let's go down. Immediately after that, I saw there was a potential now for a particular zone. The particular zone was a retest, because I like the break and retest. The break and retest structure in forex, I liked it so much. So at this particular point in time, let's just quickly go to AUD USD. AUD USD, AUD USD, AUD USD, voila, there you go. This is AUD USD right here. Let's just try to plot out that trade to see what happened, right? Let's just go to the N, zoom. Okay, this is AUD JPY, AUD USD. So let's check that. You can see this particular trend. You can already see why we bought again. So AUD USD, what time was that? That was AUD, that was at 217. That was at 217, and we got in at 067. 217. Let's go to 217 yesterday. 217. Yo, can you guys see how we hit the take profit? Let's just go here. Let's zoom in again. 217 would have been 14. That's 1417. 1417. Voila. This is where we got in. Somewhere here. Boom. This is where we got in. This would have been 217. Voila. This is where we got into this trade. And let's see the stop loss, guys. You see, even after the market retracing, you need to also understand that when you are trading, you always have to give the market a room to breathe. I remember when there's a popular Nigerian meme that says, allow the poor to breathe, don't suffocate them. It's the same thing in trading. You need to allow your trade to breathe. Don't suffocate your trade. That's why if you see my stop loss, if I got in here and my stop loss was just tight somewhere here, you can see I would have been knocked out of a potential trend which was like this. So where was my stop loss again? Let's go to Telegram and confirm the stop loss. The stop loss was 35 pips. So let's go here. 35 pips would have been, let's see, this one I was risking 35 pips, meaning the stop loss would have been somewhere around down here on about 35 pips. Let's just zoom this in. This is the 5-minute time frame, so bear with me, guys. Bear with me. So the stop loss on this trade would have been somewhere here. That's 35 pips right down here, and we're going for 70 pips. 70 pips, that is it right there. So I remember we got out of this trade. This trade is still up and running. That's 70 pips. Voila. This trade is still up and running. So immediately we got into this trade, TP1 would have been somewhere here. So I'm not sure we've even hit TP1 on this trade. So if we have to measure from year to year, I'm sure we've hit TP1. We're gonna see. We're gonna screw on Telegram to see if we've actually hit TP1. But we are still on the trade as we speak, because if I have to zoom here, if I have to zoom like this, you guys can be able to see even the recent price as we speak. So that's the recent price in the market, meaning we are still on this particular trade. All right, that's the recent price in the market, and we are still on this particular trade. So on Telegram, we're going to be able to see if we're able to hit TP1 on this trade or not. And remember, at this particular point in time, even if the market has to go against us, we're not going to be able to have a loser, because you would have already gotten your take, you would have already put your stop loss at break even, or trade your stop loss and put at break even. That's proper risk management, because the market has already gone in our favor for almost the same distance as our stop loss. Good. Let's continue. Let's pick about 2 or 3 and we'll call it a day, because you're just going to keep seeing this over and over. And then this was still another trade which was out of what? which was out of JPY, which was Great Britain Pound USD. Great Britain Pound USD. So let's just quickly go on Great Britain Pound USD to see why we decided to buy Great Britain Pound USD. Great Britain Pound USD should be somewhere here. This is Great Britain Pound USD. Let's just go. Okay, this is already the current market price. So this one would have been a loser because this is a 5-minute time frame. And what time did we buy on this particular trade? We bought this one at 14. Let's just quickly see. So we bought this one at 14.49. 14.49. Let's go to trading view. And yesterday 14.49. 14.49. This art is disturbing. This is 14.14. Oh, would have been maybe we had a winner, guys. Maybe we had a winner. Let's see. 14.49. 14.49. 14.49. Okay, this is 14.49 somewhere here. So we got in somewhere here. This is where we bought, and we're risking 40 pips. So 40 pips would have been here. Remember, these are swing positions, right? 40 pips would have been here. I think let's put this on the 1 hour time frame. So 40 pips on this one, and good. Let's see, 40 pips, and you can see immediately after that. Let's put this on the 1 hour time frame so that we can be able to see. So this one was a loser. This one was a loser. We can already see. Okay. Let's just zoom to that particular price. Good. So this one was a loser. This one was a big loser. This one was a loser. I'm just trying to see if we even hit TP1. So we got in here. We're risking 40 pips, and would have been targeting. The market only went up for like 30 pips. So this one on Great Britain Pound USD was a loser. So Great Britain Pound USD was a loser. And the reason why we bought on Great Britain Pound USD, you guys can already see. I was following this particular trend. You guys can see here on the 4 hour time frame. You guys will be able to see this trend very, very clear. So we had a rebound somewhere here, and I was expecting the market to still shoot up right to this particular. We had another uptrend which I can still plot from this side. All right, so I was still expecting the market to shoot right up here. That's why, unfortunately, you can see the market didn't go that way and went against us and triggered us out of the trade somewhere here. So that one was a loser. Then we went down again. We had another buy trade on Euro USD, which I already mentioned, of Euro USD, and that was it. Then we had our final TP1 of the day on AUD USD. So this is the AUD USD trade I was saying. So before the end of yesterday, we already hit TP1 on Euro, on AUD USD. So let me just show you guys what I'm saying. Remember, we're contemplating if we finally hit TP1 yesterday or not. And the answer is yes. Let's go to AUD USD. The answer is big yes. Meaning on this trade of AUD USD, let's just see. Okay, this is AUD USD somewhere here. On this trade of AUD USD, which we plotted, we did hit our take profit. We did hit TP1 yesterday. Meaning even the trade which is up and running is just, we are just waiting for the market to head to our TP2. So by now, you should have already have your stop loss at break even. That's proper risk management. So that the trade doesn't go your way and you start writing on Instagram, oh, I took your signal, it blew my account, because you don't listen. I've told you guys, that's the only signal community where you get in and you'll be obliged to first of all watch the video on risk management. You need to first of all know risk management before you are allowed to take the signals, because someone who knows risk management, this trade won't be a loser again, even if the market has to go against you. Perfect. At that point in time, we're already going to the end of the day, because you can see that was 17 o'clock. I normally stop my trading between 16 to 17 o'clock, which is 4 to 5 p.m. South African time, because I trade mainly the New York and the London session. And once the New York session starts, I have just about 2 hours to trade the New York session, and I'm done for the day. So at this time of the day, you can see I already started talking about the summary. So you can see that was the summary I sent, and that was a screenshot I also took, and we're up with $39,000. Oh, that's $40,000 in one trading day. And as you guys can see, this was also on my funded live account, meaning I wasn't worrying if I've already passed phase 1, I just need 8%. No, I know most of the time I do this on my funded live account, so that even if I want to make $50,000, I wouldn't be worrying to say, no, these profits are useless because I've already passed phase 2. No, this was on my funded live account, and with the pro firm, I did a video recently showing you guys the payout and even the trades I was taking with that particular pro firm. So as you guys can see on the summary, if I just click this, it's going to take me to Instagram, and you're going to be able to see this same picture that just shows all the same all the trades I took yesterday, total buy trades, total we made almost about 52% gain, but unfortunately we lose about 30%. So we closed the day with plus 22% net gain, meaning if we are having a $100,000 account, you would have made about $22,000 if you were just risking 1% per trade. If you're having a $10,000 account, you would have made about $2,200 if you were just risking 1% per trade. Just imagine if you were having a $1 million account, you would have made about $200,000 or $220,000 if you were risking just 1% per trade. That's why when it comes to trading, the ski is the most important thing. Once you already have the ski, it just becomes a game of numbers. Because for me, I was risking about 1.5% per trade. That's why I made almost about $40,000 on my $100,000 funded live pro firm account. So you guys have been able to see me consuming my own medicine, taking my own vaccines, so that if you guys go out there and you see people talking about Signals community, I want to show you guys firsthand. I'm someone that leads by examples. I show the examples. This is, you can see, this is my Signal community. Almost hundreds of people who are in my VIP Signal community are watching. These are the same trades they took, and there's no way I'm going to hide on the back end to say, no, I'm trying to prove anything or defend anything. This is my Signal community, and you guys can already see everything firsthand. So we still have some limited spaces available on our VIP, because on our VIP we manually admit people into the VIP community. So even if you've applied and you haven't yet been applied to the VIP community, just be patient. So we've opened spaces. We've opened almost about 50 more spaces for people to join our VIP community. So if you want to take advantage of that particular opportunity, just check on the video description and you'll be able to see my VIP Telegram community link. Click on that link and you'll be able to have access to my VIP Telegram community, where you can just follow. There's a promo, or there's a bot on Telegram where you can just follow to be able to do your payment, get your subscription, and start printing money with us. Tell me the return on investment you won't have if you join a community like this. If you join a community just with few signals or with few weeks of trading, you've already had a return on investment, you've passed your challenges, and these signals are perfect for pro firm trading. They're perfect for private trading. They're perfect for algo trading, anything you want to call it. So I hope you guys have been able to see it firsthand. If you just want to join my free Telegram, also check the link on the video description to join my free Telegram community. And if you want me to mentor you one-on-one, check the link of my full course on the video description. And if you want to use Paytrex Pro, which is the most viral and the most profitable Forex robot now, click the link on the video description. If you want to see a video which I made $40,000 just about 3 or 4 weeks ago, click this particular video here to watch that video. Check out this playlist to see other videos of live trading. Click here to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so, and I'll see you guys on these other videos. Peace.